13. I think. 19.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so
Oh,
special about
stop.
Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. Goat mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual, lethal. Steph Curry's camp with them last year. You get that aura about him? It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. We got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team. Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got plucked you out of nowhere. Then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and
Center
Greg
cool.
Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, their starting five. Joey Johnson and Jonathan Lack will make up the backcourt. Bryant Cologne has the three. Drew Robinson is at power forward, and the man in the middle is Tyson Ice McCall. So for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills at point with Jaden Moore joining him on the backcourt. Then it's Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunderstone, along with the big man, MP. Johnson misses. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that.
Black's shot is off. Mills, he's covered by Johnson. Shoots from the high post. And again, the West All-Stars score.
And they get a little more breathing room on the scorecard with that make.
And if they can string together a few more possessions like that, this lead could really open up.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Cologne. Shot to end the cold run. EYBL, no good that time either. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's McCall. Pass to Lack. Outside, Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Lack. Off the mark there with the 3. Now Mills takes the 3. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Now here's Lack. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. The EYBL, no good that time either. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor. They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
Here's McCall. Played in,
I
nice
allowed it.
touch off the glass.
And McCall is so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
And here's the West All-Stars. Here's MP. He's got 10. There's the 3. And the ball out of play. The EYBL will have it.
First one in.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars.
Now McCall. Outside, Black. Returns it to McCall. Three-pointer. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Pass to Schrader. Now MP pulls up on the wing. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, And I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now MP. He's got 12. Fades away. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for him.
And how about the selfless play of Stone? He's just so egoless out on the floor.
And here's McCall. Vlad Dermanenko for 3. And that comes off the assist from McCall.
Just so under control the whole way. He makes it look so easy.
Here's Schrader. McCall covering. Carrington for 3. And Vlad Dermanenko pulls it down. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Here's MP. And it's good for 2.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
And so it's the EYBL with it. It's a 13-point ball game. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Dermanenko. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
Man, oh man, he is feeling it from three-point range here. All of a sudden, he just can't seem to miss.
Here's MP. Outside for Harris. Releases. And again, the West All-Stars score.
I'm trying to get that
hung up on a
phone.
great screen. He gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he's
Trying to
sees
get that
any
assist.
daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Returns it to McCall. Got it. And now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
That's what he does, guys. He takes what the defense gives him and converts it into points.
Harris out on the wing.
Late.
The 3. Here's Stone. And a good
was
offensive
late with the
board
pass.
gets the bucket. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. He's just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Cologne on the outside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Carrington outside, and here's MP on the outside. Good once again, and he's now 8 of 9.
There's a good-looking assist from the 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other.
Now here's Lack. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much
Jady.
resistance from the D.
Moore shot falls. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter.
Is Jaden Moore a real person?
Taking away a
I
lane,
think he's a real
angle,
person.
Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
To the paint. Here's Carrington. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They sure aren't taking their foot off the gas pedal. They just keep adding to their score.
Well, it's never really a good idea to back off. Doesn't look like they're even crossing their mind to do that tonight.
Now here's Lack. McCall sets the screen. Lack, no good.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
MP with it. 19 points in this one. And the WCBL again with the bucket. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The West All-Stars lead, just dominating this one. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. So it's the West now. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's Johnson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. McCall, no good. MP with it. He's against McCall. On the wing, it's MP. And that falls. Nice feed that time from Moore.
Oh, superb floor awareness on display there from Moore. He has a knack for finding his open teammates.
Outside, McCall. Pass to Lack. Now Cologne. Now here's Robinson. Covered now by Stone. Robinson's shot is off.
Completely unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
Here's Moore. And the WCBL.
Bulldoze the fuck out that nigga for the rebound.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now here's Lack. Johnson for three. Knocks it down from distance.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
MP up top, defended by McCall. And MP
That
gets
man
it
won't
to
be
go.
You
on me.
believe you've
He's so
scored
raw.
more than half the points? That's
So
a
cold.
major contribution right there.
Number 19.
McCall outside. Pass over to Robinson. Stolen by Stone. And here is Mills. Carrington for three. Nails the three-pointer. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Now here's Lack. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. West All-Stars pull it down.
And most days, that would be his shot.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Here's Johnson. Outside, Lack. Down low. MP with the block. On the wing, Mills. Guarded by Cologne. Fires in the triple.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
And comes right back with a three of his own.
Looking to match the three they just made, I love it.
Outside, MP. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Here's McCall. Rebounded by Stone. Now MP. He has 31. And here's Mills from outside. But they get it back. Carrington for three. And another three for the WCBL.
This is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Outside, Lack. Cologne. Try to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. One-on-one fast break. Good!
Nice arc on the floater. He puts it up and out of harm's way.
Here's Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
And that's what any coach loves to see, the possession ending in an assist.
Past MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter-oriented.
Outside, Robinson. Now here's Johnson. Cologne for 3. MP grabs the miss. And here's the West All-Stars. To the inside. Stone gets the bucket.
With a huge wingspan, Miles Stone is difficult to deny inside. He can maneuver as
I
well
went
as
to the
point
Jazz
so many
last time,
directions.
so I went third,
This
fourth
is why
pick.
one of the top
I
25
went.
prospects in the year on so many people's lists. That's
Just
Miles
let me
Stone.
doing this though.
MP with it. Now Cologne defending. From deep, it's MP. And another 3 for the WCBL.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Now here's McCall. Lack. And that time also a missed shot. And here's MP on the outside. That one no good. Kicks it to Johnson. 4-3. Rebounded by Stone. The WCBL on offense. Here's Carrington. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 of 6 to start the game.
I love that pace. Pushing the action, Carrington not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Count that one.
Get in close, always a great recipe offensively.
Here's MP from deep 3-point range. He can't hit it that time. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Cologne can't hit.
We know that's a shot that he can hit. It's frustrating that you can't catch it. You're so wide open. Look at the fire from Carrington. Knows how big it was to hit that shot after getting fouled.
And the All-Stars deciding to make a switch here.
I'm not gonna be MVP.
And
Fuck
so it's
outta
the
here.
EYBL
Go
with it.
triple-double.
Outside, Tombo. Dermanenko swings it to McCall. Here's Perchupsi. Great D that time from MP. The WCBL on offense. The shot from 20 feet out. Yes, on the jumper.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Outside, Tombo. Perchupsi. Good D that time from MP. This one for 3. Count it from distance.
He's enjoying a hot hand in this game. He just keeps sinking one after the other.
They need this. And Perchupsi with the stuff.
Athletic move to the rim from Perchupsi. He saw his chance, and he took it.
Here's Schrader. Carrington outside. MP. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Outside, Tombo. Back to McCall. Dermanenko. No good there with the triple.
He bodied him up and made him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip.
Pure from 3-point range.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
And down it goes for 2.
That's the strategy. Give Perchupsi the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
And here's MP on the outside. And here's the EYBL. To the middle. MP with the block. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Throws it up high. Stolen by Leftos. Dermanenko outside. Inside. Perchupsi. And the shot goes in.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Here's Schrader. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And so that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lomby saying thanks for watching.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys. The WCBL All-Star stunned the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on the show tonight. I knew if we won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into really exciting.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see you.
Great game, man.
Thanks. So you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before. Maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers, better roles. But we also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together and go over your offers. I just don't want to rush anything.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right. Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it.
All right, that was disgusting.
The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe? No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came to the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
That sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. They'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Yeah. I gives into. I'm going to the draft then. I increase my chances by doing this though.